My neighbor's son was #1 at bullying, so I made him #1 at something else. My neighbor's kid Noah was basically what would happen if Draco Malfoy and a YouTube prank channel had a baby and raised it on energy drinks. He'd throw a 7-year-old's back up into puddles for fun and started a breakfast tax, where any kid who didn't hand over their snacks got shoved into dirt. His mother always said the same thing when parents complained. It's just boys being boys. His favorite target was Bobby from his class. He started off by making Bobby eat a handful of dirt because his shoes were too clean. Then he stole his glasses and made him crawl around blind while he dangled them above his head. He knew Bobby had a stutter, so he forced him to rap battle him, recording the kid's panic attack while his crew howled with laughter. But what really showed his true colors was when he found out Bobby's dad had died. He started calling him half-family Bobby every morning until he'd sob. He even flushed Bobby's great-grandmother's diary down the school toilet. But just like every other time, he walked away with just detention. The breaking point came when he discovered Bobby kept his insulin in his backpack. Noah took it and dumped it in a puddle, laughing as Bobby's mom had to rush to give him replacement medicine that cost $300. His mother Sharon just watched from her window, sipping her coffee like she was enjoying her morning soap opera. And when Bobby's mom confronted her, she actually replied with, "Maybe your kid shouldn't take the bus if he gets offended so easily." That's when I decided to step in and offer some poetic justice. Sharon thought boys will be boys? Fine, let's see how she explains her boy sobbing in piss-stained jeans. I spent 2 weeks staring at that bus stop, studying Noah like he was a problem I needed to solve. I realized he needed an audience to feel powerful. Without his crew cheering him on, he was nothing. That's when a brilliant plan came to my mind. Since he always had an audience around him, I would use that to humiliate him, just like he had been doing to others. I didn't need violence, I just needed to flip the script and turn Noah into one of his own victims. I arrived at the bus stop 30 minutes early that Monday, with my backpack heavy with supplies. I'd filled 3 water balloons with warm water mixed with yellow food coloring and carefully placed them in a paper bag at the exact spot where Noah always dropped his backpack before starting his morning bully routine. The elementary kids started arriving, and I saw Bobby clutch her mom's hand tighter when he noticed me standing there. I gave him a small nod, showing him that today would be different. Noah strutted up with his crew already assembled and phones ready to record whatever humiliation he had planned. He tossed his backpack down in his usual spot, right on top of my hidden package. The balloons burst instantly, and yellowish liquid began seeping through the fabric. Noah didn't notice at first, too busy scanning for his first victim. He zeroed in on Bobby again, who instinctively stepped back. "Where's my breakfast tax?" Noah demanded, reaching down to grab something from his backpack to threaten him with. His hand came back wet and yellow. His crew noticed the spreading stain on his jeans where the backpack had been pressed against him. "Dude, did you just pee yourself?" One of them started while pointing at Noah's crotch. Noah looked down and saw the massive wet stains spreading across his jeans, yellow liquid still dripping from his backpack. No, I didn't. Someone put something in my—" But his crew was already recording and laughing hysterically. "Noah pissed himself," someone shouted. He spun around, trying to grab their phones, but that just gave everyone a full view. "Please, stop recording. It's not what it looks like," Noah begged, his voice cracking exactly like the 4th grader he'd tormented. His crew kept filming, backing away from him like he was contaminated. Noah ran home sobbing, leaving his soaked backpack behind, finally understanding what it felt like to be the victim while everyone watched and laughed. That video was spread all around school, and everyone started calling Noah as Crying P-Boy. Since then, he hasn't returned to the bus stop, and his mother drives him to school every morning. Speaking of Sharon, she's been telling parents how her son was bullied for nothing by jealous kids, but now they ignore her, just like she ignored them.